Kumo DTV, man, back with another one. And right now we're going to break down this video I just came across on Al Jazeera. It's about the Israelis squeezing Gazans past the yellow line. The Israelis have crossed the yellow line apparently and are bunching up the Gazans in an even tighter space, which when there was Palestinian militias that were backed by the Israelis past the yellow line, and there was Gazans fighting them on that yellow line border that was made. It was such a problem, and they were crossing the border and violating the peace deal. But you have militias that you're backing, funding, and supplying with weapons to fight the technically official government of these people, and you're acting like they're just violating the peace deal. They're violating the yellow line. They're violating everything. But when it comes to you crossing the yellow line, you could cross it all you want. I thought the yellow line was meant for no one to cross. Israelis don't cross, Gazans don't cross, and that's that. I thought that's how it was supposed to be. But apparently the Israelis can cross the line with no consequence, and when Palestinians fight other Palestinians that are backed by Israelis, it's a problem and they can't cross the line. So let's get into the video.
That was agreed in the US brokered ceasefire. Israeli forces have been accused of squeezing Palestinians inside the yellow line that was agreed in the US brokered ceasefire. People in some areas of Gaza City say the military is expanding their area of control beyond the line denoted by yellow blocks. Under the ceasefire plan, the Israeli military now retains control of more than half of Gaza's territory.
2026 is a year we hope will be a good start for us, that the yellow line will disappear completely, and that we will return to our homes and rebuild them, because unfortunately, more than half of the Gaza Strip has had its homes destroyed. We hope that war will not return and that the ceasefire will hold.
Okay, let's cross to Gaza City now. Hadi Mahmoud is standing by for us there. And Hadi, this military expansion, what are the implications of this, especially when we consider the phase 2 of the ceasefire deal?
Good morning, Nick. And the ongoing Israeli actions on the ground, the offenses, non-stop expansion of the yellow line are jeopardizing the transition into phase 2 of the ceasefire. We're seeing this happening on a daily basis. There isn't a day that goes by without hearing the sounds of explosion that are the results of expanding the yellow line, destroying remaining buildings, public facilities, and infrastructure in the eastern part of the Gaza Strip, but mainly here in Gaza City. There is more of these offenses on the ground. The military activities of the Israeli military in destroying major parts of this area are happening on a daily basis. The past 24 hours have been very difficult. They were more of a reminders of the early weeks of the genocidal act across the Gaza Strip. Non-stop explosions of many of the buildings, the infrastructures, the areas that for people who are very close to the area, they were forced to flee. Anyone who is adjacent to Salah ad-Din Road is very close and within the parameter of these attacks and the debris, the flying rocks and stones as a result.
Which is like, why is this going on? I thought this was a ceasefire. Why are the Israelis still dropping bombs and setting explosives off? Why is this happening? Why are they doing anything? It is a ceasefire. You agreed to it. You should not be enticing militias and supplying them to go still fight Hamas, and you should not be taking action yourself by setting off bombs and dropping bombs and missiles and whatever else they're doing. Like, this is ridiculous. After this, I'll pull up the death toll since the ceasefire. There shouldn't be a death toll since the ceasefire. The only people that should be dying since the ceasefire are of natural causes or some type of health complication that couldn't have been helped. It shouldn't be people getting killed by Israelis still. This should have ended, and it's not. And it seems like not many people are even speaking about this anymore. It's like they think there's an actual ceasefire going on, so everyone just forgot about Gaza. And not to mention what's going on in the West Bank, the expansionism and them still trying to take over the West Bank.
The explosion fell on their tents, forcing them to move away from the area toward the western part of these areas have been brought under the threat of the ongoing Israeli military actions. And so far, we're seeing the area that is under the direct Israeli military control expanding to include areas that at some point people were hoping it would be the area where they would be sheltering and in a preparation for phase 2 of the ceasefire, and then moving into their neighborhoods. And what we're talking about here, vast neighborhoods like a Shujaiya, Tufah neighborhood in the northern eastern part of Gaza City, and a Zaytun neighborhood, the eastern southern part of Gaza City, and more of the Shujaiya neighborhood. Total population of 300,000 people that have been now forced and scattered across Gaza City. That's what's been happening. And just in the past minutes, we still hear the mechanical hum of the drones coming from the eastern part. The air is still thick with the smoke, thick with the smell of dust coming from the eastern part, because it has been a sleepless night for many of the people who live near this area toward the center part of Gaza City. Same scenario repeats itself in Khan Yunis, the eastern part of the city, and toward the northern part of the Gaza Strip. That includes Beit Lahia as well as the city of Beit Hanun, where the Israeli military continue to expand and eating up more territories that has become under its control.
Yeah, the tensions never dwindle, do they? So, Hani, reopening the Rafah crossing, an important part of the ceasefire deal. What are we hearing about the possibility of that?
Well, so far it's quite ambiguous what's going to happen with the Rafah crossing, but there is a possibility that it's going to reopen, and this could happen anytime soon. But the expectations here are mixed. The fragile hopes and the deep fears here for many people here. The reopening could offer a lifeline for many of the people here, the sick, the wounded, could have access to better medical care outside the Gaza Strip. This also could bring reuniting family members separated by 2 years of bombardment and destruction. For many people who shared their thoughts with us, they're saying that this could be the beginning of less restrictions or easing the restrictions on the Gaza Strip, and the hope more of the much-needed humanitarian aid are going to be allowed through the Rafah crossing, even though right now the Israeli military is very clear that the crossing is only going to be open for only passenger people to leave in and out of the Gaza Strip. And so far, the Israeli military is pushing for one-way exit out of the Gaza, but fears remain here.
Of course, they want one-way exit. They want people to exit and you're not coming back. That is exactly what they want.
Here, as this is going to be limited, temporary, and only benefiting a few people here, selective group of people to leave the Gaza Strip. And the fear right now among people that this is going to deepen their permanent state of displacement, as people, if they leave, they won't be able to come back. There are no guarantees that people are going to come back if they leave.
Of course, and getting that aid in is just desperately needed, isn't it? Hani, thanks for that. Hani Mahmoud there reporting from Gaza City. Thank you.
Don't miss out and get the full picture. Subscribe to...
What did I say, man? They want to let them out and they can't come back. Let's go on Telegram, see what's going on in Gaza. Okay, video is just blank. Lebanon. Okay, yeah. Like this. Look at what they're doing. Why is this still going on? And I mean, it says January. Yeah, that's January the 4th. Yeah, so that was yesterday. Or it's like on the border of 4th and 5th. I don't really see a date on here. Yeah, yesterday at 7:30 a.m. So that was January the 4th. Let's see what else. Iran. It's a lot of stuff in Iran right now. Okay, so there's rumors that this warship started firing at the tents and firing at the civilians. I don't have anything to honestly confirm this, but yeah, that's what's being said. This is in Han Yunis. So I don't know what went on there. I don't know if it was explosives detonated or a bomb was dropped. It looks like a bomb was dropped. That's a lot of smoke. Yeah, Israeli forces detonated several residential buildings in the eastern Satar area of Han Yunis in the southern Gaza Strip. I mean, this is two IDF members just, I mean, it says they're detaining the little boy. I don't know what they're really doing. Honestly, she probably just showed that dog more compassion than she would show the little boy. They're like, I don't know what they're doing, but they're not asking him anything. They're not like, oh, where's your mom? We're gonna help you. Like, they're just walking up on the little boy with some guns. And look, she's talking to the dog. Like, what is this, bro? All this compassion for an animal, but you can't treat human with some decency. And this during calls to prayer. This is in the West Bank. Call to prayer again. Says they're doing a raid in this area. So yeah, I don't think it really shows any type of action or anything, but they're conducting a raid in this area. It's Venezuela. Yemen. Yemen again. this is Lebanon.
30.
Yeah, well, all the other stuff I'm seeing is a couple days back, and it's all like different places like Yemen, Lebanon, Venezuela. It's been other things heating up recently as well. Okay, look, here's another Gaza video. But I'm pretty sure you get my point. The point is, and I'm pretty sure you get Al Jazeera's point. The point is that the Israeli aggression in the Gaza Strip has not stopped. It's still ongoing despite the ceasefire. And no one in our government has anything to say. Mainstream media has nothing to say. People on the world stage don't have anything to say about this. I mean, there's a few countries that have something to say, but no one really is hearing them out or cares. No one, quite frankly, cares about the Palestinian people that much. They are not putting any type of effort in making sure the Israelis hold up their end of the ceasefire. In the beginning, Trump was all threatening and saying all of these things, but guess what? Despite his threats, there was still aggression ongoing every single day since the ceasefire started. It's ridiculous. And before I forget, let me just try and pull up the recent death toll from the ceasefire date. I think it's like over 400. Let me search death toll. Let me see, Gaza Health Ministry, maybe. Oh, it's a million. It's Ministry of Health. And this is from Saturday. It is now 3:14 Pacific Standard Time, United States. Right? This is from Saturday, 7:10 a.m. I believe, yeah, Pacific time. Total arrivals at the Gaza Strip hospitals over the past 48 hours. 3 martyrs, including 2 newly killed and 1 body recovered, 18 injured. Since the ceasefire, October 11th, total martyrs, 418. Total injuries, 1,171. Total bodies recovered, 684. 684 bodies recovered that have been people that are missing since this war has begun. Well, not even war, since this slaughter has begun. And they want to claim the numbers are so low and all of this. There's 684 people found within the past couple of months. 418 new people have been killed. And there's 1,100 people that have been injured. These are new injuries from constant aggression that has not stopped. This is insane. This comes from the Gaza Ministry of Health. Believe it if you want, don't if you want, whatever your opinion is, I don't care. The numbers are, if the numbers are off, they're not that far off. Believe that if you want to believe anything. Believe that if the numbers are off, they're not that far off. They're not just pulling these numbers out of thin air. There is still Israeli aggression going on. There is still innocent Palestinians being killed for nothing. There's not, those are not combatants. Those are not anyone a part of any type of military force. Those are civilian casualties for the most part. So, you know, everybody out there, still keep Gaza in your prayers. Hopefully some more people speak up about this. This is atrocious. This is despicable, deplorable. It's everything under the sun. It's a terrible thing that's happening, and it's been going on for far too long. It's been going on for over 100 years. Actually writing a book on this terror state. It will be coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that. That's all I have for this video, man. Kumo DTV on all platforms. Go follow KumoCast on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.